Hi, I'm Andrew Swift. You're watching Live on the Lot on Skippy TV, and this is my song Runaway Train. Runaway train on a dead-end line. There's work on the tracks, but it's gonna take time. The engine's full of coal and burning bright, but the driver's passed out on moonshine. Ain't nobody gonna blow that whistle, no way, no how. I got lost in ruby lips, and the way her skirt embraced the hips. I had that little fire burning in my bones. Lord, have mercy on me and save my soul. It got real when she got crazy. I got gone before she could take my name. I had that whiskey fire running through my veins. Oh, 3 rocks, 2 fingers, and a crack shot aim. Runaway train on a dead-end line. There's work on the tracks, but it's gonna take time. The engine's full of coal and burning bright, but the driver's passed out on moonshine. Ain't nobody gonna blow that whistle, no way, no how. Mama cried, her daddy raged. Shotgun wedding couldn't make me stay. I had that engine fire burning red hot coals. Lord can help me, none can save my soul. Well, there's a station just around the bend. When I pull the brakes, it's when the trouble starts again. Runaway train on a dead-end line. There's work on the tracks, but it's gonna take time. The engine's full of coal and burning bright, but the driver's passed out on moonshine. Ain't nobody gonna blow that whistle, no way, no how. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna blow that whistle, no way, no how. I'm Andrew Swift. You're watching Live on the Lot on Skippy TV, and this song's called Reckless Desires. I've been stripped of my crown. I watch the walls come tumbling down, while my head a beautiful mess. You were my queen, but I'd never forget how we sang. I was the biggest damn bopper on the streets of this town. Nobody moved their bodies till I made a sound. Dreams insatiably met, I was a king, but I'd never forget that we sang to the sounds of our heroes in backyards. Well, into the evenings we sang. Ooh, how we sang. Well, the drink twisted my turn from inspired to broken and burned. I heard you pray, I heard you cry. You put up with demons, you put up with lies. Truth is you stayed in the hole. Things would pick up if the wagon came home. Oh, we sang to the sounds of our heroes in backyards. Well, into the evenings we sang. Oh, how we sang. And we were lost in the arms of a fire. Our hearts full of reckless desires. We sang. Oh, how we sang. All my great, now a ghost, a tale for a reason to boast. That we sang to the sounds of our heroes in backyards. Well, into the evenings we sang. Oh, how we sang. Oh, we sang to the sounds of our heroes in backyards. Well, into the evenings we sang. Oh, how we sang. And we were lost in the arms of a fire. Our hearts full of reckless desires. We sang. Oh, how we sang.
Hi, I'm Melanie Dyer. You're watching Live on the Lot on Skippy TV, and I'm here with old country songman Andrew Swift. Hey.
Hey, how you doing,
I'm
man?
good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
It's good, nice and early for you to be here this morning singing.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but with the gig last night, it's all right.
You're still warmed up.
Still, yeah, just been warming up.
So you're on your tour for
Yes.
your album. So it was part of the autumn tour for the
Yes,
album.
yeah. I'm sure I'll do a winter tour as well.
Yeah, and spring and then
And
summer.
spring, yeah.
and-
It's just easier than to say, oh, this is my winter tour or this is my autumn tour.
You had to call it something.
Well, then I don't have to think of names all the time. Basically, this year I want to be touring the album, so if
Yeah.
I just break it up into seasons.
That makes sense. There's 4 seasons.
Yeah.
They're always going to roll around. So
Yeah, well, that's right.
it was a great gig. So let's talk about alt country for you. It's quite new territory.
Yeah,
So
just...
you used to do like pop punk, is what you were saying before.
Yeah, so straight out of school, I was in a pop punk band with a bunch of mates.
Yeah.
And even then, I hadn't listened to a lot of that. They just said, "You're playing this." I was like, "All right."
But you wound up on Rove, like as a house band.
Yeah, we worked, we
crazy.
worked hard, and I was just playing guitar and doing some backing vocals, and
Just doing that on Rove, that's fine. That's nothing.
yeah, well, it was a highlight for sure. It was, and like we were pretty buzzed to be doing that. But yeah, so. But then it was probably nearly 10 years ago that or it probably is 10 years ago I stopped playing with those guys and started doing solo stuff. But because I come from Melbourne and we'd been doing pop punk, people would go, "Oh, your stuff's got a bit of a country vibe." And I'd be like, "Don't use that C word with me." Like in my head,
Not the dreaded C word.
In my head, it was a bad word, but it just took me some time to come around. It's been the last maybe 3 or 4 years that I've gone, yeah, no, I was an idiot, and this is amazing.
You've transferred to the good side.
Yeah, well, I think even in my writing, it was always kind of there, but I sort of was trying for it to not be there. I was kind of fighting it a little bit. So
And then you realised country is cool.
yeah, it's
You're
great.
with the cool kids now.
Well, Well, I got into it because I was co-hosting a radio show in Tamworth one year.
Yeah.
And we interviewed 70 artists over 5 days. So I got to hear songs from so many different artists, different styles and different subgenres of country and all that sort of stuff. But so I heard all these amazing artists, but on top of that, I saw the family and community that is the country music scene. And I was like, I actually really like this. Like there, wasn't as many egos. Everyone's helping each other and supportive.
Yeah, it's a genuine kind of industry.
They're great people to be around, and you got great songwriters and stories, and I realised that I want to be a part of this.
And someone that sort of brought the country out in you as well is Greta Zilla. You've worked a lot with her.
Yeah, we only live like 25 minutes from each other down in Melbourne, so it was good. She was actually one of the first people I met when I was put on a showcase down home, and they'd called it a country showcase, and I was like, oh, no, but I'll play it anyway. And she was one of the first people that I met in that circle. So it's been good. It's been great, actually. It's handy that we live close to each other, so we can co-write and we can gig and all that sort of stuff. But on top of that, we're very lucky we've found that our voices go really nicely together.
Yeah, they really mesh.
Yeah, thank you. So it's like when you find someone that you can harmonise really well with and you get along well with, it's great. We've become best friends. We get to tour together and sing together.
Yeah, so you must be really close, because if you can hit the road and do a caravan park tour with this person, that's something special.
Well, and this year was a bit of a test because we did 22 days in a row of shows. So every night was a different place.
Oh my gosh.
We have to set up and pack down every night. There were a few cracks where we'd get a little snippy and because we're tired and all that sort of stuff.
What were the cracks? What?
It's just that tiredness that you get, that fatigue, and I can't even remember what it was. It was for some reason we were irritable at each other, and I think I've pulled out the old, "What's your problem?" And it was probably me. I would definitely have been the problem.
Oh, it's definitely you.
I know it was
you.
I know it was me.
100%.
I'm sure that I'm difficult at times. So but it was just, and then 5 minutes later we're packed up and we're playing cards and having some teas and bickies while we
nice.
relax at the end of the night.
That's good mates. And how do you go, like, living in a caravan, though? Essentially, like, I've seen your caravan.
It's tiny.
You're not a tiny, small person.
No.
It's a tiny, small caravan.
Yeah, it is. And
How do you do that?
I fit in there pretty comfortably, actually.
Yeah?
I mean, it's basically
spooning
in the fetal position.
Yeah, that's the fetal position.
No, I can stretch out. It's deceiving. It's like a little Harry Potter thing. Like you open the door and you go, oh, there's a whole room in here. Poor Greta gets the swag though. So, and then we did swap for a while. I felt bad, and she actually preferred the swag. She reckons it was more comfortable. So, but yeah, so there's a little double bed and a little kitchen, and
so cute.
Yeah, it's handy. It's great, nice and light to tow. And
do you have a name for it?
Yeah, it's Hazel.
Hazel?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Named after my dad's auntie. She's
really?
She's 95 years old, and I told her about it. We were down her way, and I said, Hazel, this is my little caravan. I've named it after you. And she goes, why would you do that? I said, well, because it's also old and full of character. And she loved it.
That's perfect.
She tells some dirty jokes, and yeah, she's pretty funny.
That's awesome. Let's talk about your new album, Call Out For The Cavalry. What does that mean to you? What is the title about? What is that? Does it sum up the message of the album? Or?
I basically named it that to see how interviewers would go pronouncing it, because I know I trip on it. Call Out For The Cavalry. No, you did well, but there's been Call Out For The Cavalry.
Come on, man.
No, you nailed
surely
it.
It's cavalry, right?
It is cavalry. You nailed it. No, it's a line from one of the songs, and I like to name releases after a line rather than a song, like a particular song.
Okay.
And try and find some common ground between the songs with that title, and which is what I've done with this. So, Call Out For The Cavalry is that call out for help when you know that you're a bit. You're out of your depths.
Lost.
Yeah. And so there's stories on this album where someone could do with help, like, or somebody's asked for help, like there's a song, The Devil in His Sin, somebody asked for help and it's ignored. Blood Moon High, where that line's from, is this guy realising he's in over his head, kind of facing his mortality, I guess, and realising he's probably a bit too far gone. And King of the Sky, where, it's a song about losing my uncle, and it's just, you could do with that help of in that time of shock and all that sort of
I've
stuff.
got to say, that was a standout moment at the gig that you performed this week. You just had the whole room mesmerised. I mean, my jaw was on the floor, as well as the song being so emotional, given the content of what it was about. But your voice, like, you've got an amazing voice.
Thank you.
It's very Chris Stapleton-esque, I must say.
I'll take that. He's got an amazing voice, so thank you very much. No,
Right, it's incredible.
I think I do find that when I tell the story of that song at the gig, that everybody, a lot of people have lost someone that they love, so they can really relate to the story in that song, and I really do feel like it just draws them in. So which is great. I'm glad that people get into it.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. So you're 2 singles in to the album, Runaway Train and Reckless Desires.
Yes.
Do you know what the third one's going to be? You've got some front runners.
It's tricky. It's tough.
Hard picking singles.
You know what it's like.
It's like picking
hard.
your favourite children. Not that
Yeah.
I have children. I've got shoes.
Yeah. Well,
Like, what ones am I going to wear today?
And you're not meant to have favourites, but it's like I say, I got nieces and nephews, and you're not meant to have favourites, but you kind of.
You do.
I mean, you love them all,
No,
but
I don't.
you kind of got it. Yeah, no, we don't. But
I
you
love
do.
you both.
Yes.
Equally.
So it's tricky. And you go, well, I've released 2 upbeat songs. Do I go with a slower one to mix it up, or do I stick with what we're doing? So I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Well, one of the songs is a duet with Catherine Brett, which is pretty cool.
Thank you.
How did that happen?
Well,
Did you write it together, or did you get her on it?
Actually, Greta and I wrote it together.
Oh,
So
sorry, Greta. I'm going to choose Catherine.
we've had this conversation, and she gives me a hard time about it. But at the same time, she was also really stoked that Catherine was singing the song.
Yeah, that's cool.
We didn't actually write it as a duet. It was just written as a "This is who I am, take me or leave me" kind of song. And when I was getting ready to record the album, I knew that I'd like to have someone sing on there, just to keep it fresh.
Fresh.
And I've been a fan of Catherine's pretty much since I came into the country music stuff, and I'd met her briefly at Tamworth a couple of months before, and that was awkward anyway. We'd had a couple of drinks, and it was at one of the bars one night, and I saw her, and I've gone up, I'm like, Catherine, could I please buy you a drink? Not in a hitting on you kind of way, just I appreciate what you do kind of way.
Do you have a husband?
Yeah, and he was
And a
standing right
child.
behind her and laughing. But we got chatting and but then when I had to call her to ask, I was so nervous.
Yeah?
I was really
Sweaty
nervous.
palms?
Sweaty palms. I was ringing Greta. I'm like, what do I say?
Did you practice? Hi, this is Andrew.
Yeah, and anyway, I felt like I was in high school asking a girl out on a date.
Yeah.
But it was better than high school because she said yes. And but yeah, so I just said, look, I'd love you to sing on the record. You're number 1 on my list of people that would like to be on this. And
Sorry, Greta.
well, Greta's all over it. Greta does all the backing vocals.
I can hear her
yeah.
voice. It's so beautiful. Thought that was her.
But yeah, so I said, she goes, well, can I hear some of your stuff? I'm like, oh, yeah, of course. So I sent stuff through.
Who are you?
Yeah, pretty much. And I sent a couple of songs through, and I didn't hear for a week. And I was like, oh, it turns out she just forgot to get back to me. She really liked the songs and was happy to do it.
Oh, that's good.
And I figured Fire and Ice would be a perfect song for her because she's such a strong person, and she's very much take it or leave it when it comes to Catherine. So I thought that should be perfect. That's a perfect song. So we made it a duet. It's kind of singing at each other.
Yeah, it suits you guys. Your voices mesh like yours and Greta's.
Thank you.
So, okay, last night you had some cool merch. You had fly swatters. What? Okay, is that because you did the caravan park tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Would have come in handy.
yeah, basically Greta and I we thought let's do fly spots. So they're left the ones that I'm selling at gigs. They're from the caravan park tour.
Yeah.
We're selling at the next caravan park tour, but it is a bit of a novelty. People see it and go, fly spot.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those for years, and so they grab one, but they doubled up in Tamworth as fans because
Yeah,
really
true.
hot, so.
You'd probably get tourists wanting to get that as well because it's not, Australia's known for their flies.
Their flies,
so.
yeah. I tell you what, I saw some photos from that Way Out West festival in winter.
Yes,
I should have had a stand set up with fly
You
spots.
should have. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's sold out.
Yeah, well, when we were playing the caravan parks, we had them advertised as fly swaps / kid whackers. So.
Or husband whackers.
Yeah, well, the kids were buying. You'd see the kids running around hitting their parents. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, keep them in line.
Yeah, that's it.
And you've got some more merch coming out, which I'm excited about. So some may think that you are related to Taylor Swift.
I do get asked all the time. I just shake it off.
Nice. But you guys just have an uncanny resemblance.
I know,
don't
right?
understand,
Yeah, I know.
You know?
No, I do. And I haven't told anyone about these T-shirts yet. So I do have T-shirts coming where it's got my name and an image, and then it's just got in a little banner down the bottom, no relation to Taylor.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I want to wear one of those.
I was really unsure. I'm like, do I get these made up? Is it going to be fun, or is it a bit lame? Is it a bit
No,
dorky?
it's cool.
But I'm a bit dorky anyway, so it works.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You just own the dorkiness.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you're cool.
Yes.
You're going on tour, you're continuing your tour, and you're
Yep.
doing some shows with Shannon Knoll.
Yeah,
Soon.
Knowlesy. Yeah, I'm doing his 3 of the shows on his album launch tour. So he's got 5 shows. I'm doing Dapto, Melbourne and Brisbane with him. And so it should be a bit of fun.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Get ready for the crazy screaming girls.
Yeah, for Shannon.
And boys.
Well, look, I've played B&S balls before,
Oh, okay.
so as in a friend's band, so
Yeah.
that can't be any crazier than that. But okay, maybe. But
On par.
I've actually been set a little goal when we were doing the caravan park shows over Easter. We had another friend with us, and we were doing. We had a little a beverage before we would play, and we only had 2 shot glasses because it's usually just Greta and I, and we had a third friend. So he did one out of a Tupperware container. He goes, "Forget the shoey. Let's start doing tuppies. Your challenge is to get Knowlesy to do a tuppy with you."
Oh my gosh!
On that tour. So
are we talking like?
just a little. Well, we had these
I'm
little
thinking
Tupperware containers.
I'm thinking like like ice
Like
cream.
the big, yeah. No. I had these little, you'd fit an avocado in there kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
That sort of size.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You'll be selling those at the women's Tupperware parties.
Tuppies.
Swift's Tuppies.
Swift's Tuppies.
Trademark.
It's just ridiculous, but it's a bit of fun.
I mean, that's more pleasant than a shoey.
Well, I think so.
More classy.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah.
That's so funny. I'm going to have to reveal your top secret now that we're being, revealing exclusive information. We've done the merch, promo. Now I'm going to talk about something that you are shamefully, bowing your head to.
I think I know where this is
So
going.
last night you performed this song, and I have to reveal that you must be a closet fanboy of the Spice Girls because you sang your own rendition of Wannabe, and it was amazing.
I don't know that I'm a closet.
You brought it upon yourself.
I wouldn't say I'm a closet fanboy at all. What it was, mind you, I think my beard just turned a different shade of red.
Scary Spice.
Yeah, ginger beard spice. No, so I used to play covers at my local pub every Thursday for 3 years.
Yeah.
And occasionally people would challenge me to learn a certain song, and someone goes, "Learn a Spice Girl song." So I did, and it's just kind of stuck as a bit of a party trick. And it
was cool.
Occasionally it comes out at shows.
And you didn't want to talk about it, I know, but while I've got you in the hot seat,
yeah,
I'm going to ask you whatever I want.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
I think you should have, performed it for us here, but anyway.
I didn't even want anyone to film it last night. You were all over Instagram with it, so.
I was. Check out our Instagram. I'll repost it. Anyway, the new album is amazing. It doesn't feature Spice Girls, unfortunately, but it's got the goods. You're an amazing songwriter.
Thank you.
And singer. So go see Andrew while he's on his autumn tour and call out for the Cavalry tour. I said it right. Thank you so much for coming in, Andrew.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you. You're watching
Thanks.
Live on the Lot.